Monday, everybody. Welcome to Talk Wrestling here on NoDQ.com and, of course, YouTube. We are edging our way toward this Sunday's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and, of course, the subscriber count is rising and rising. It is Valentine's Day, the day of Amor, the day where panicky husbands are going to rush out to Hallmark and grab their cards and chocolates and flowers, and me, on the other hand, this isn't for Jade, but he's just so darn cute. Figured I'd have him in the shot today. I mean, he's a bad monkey. Well, we'll spank the monkey then, won't we? Anyway, enough about that. There's a pay-per-view Sunday we got to talk about, which, of course, you can catch coverage of on NoDQ.com, your premier source for wrestling news and information. You had The Miz defend the WWE Championship against Jerry the King Lawler. Again, the champion is only as strong as his challengers. And it comes to the point where, does Lawler even deserve this? You know, granted, he is the king. He is the legend. He is the Memphis king, the superstar of the last 40 years. And I understand that. 30 years, whatever it's been. I get that. Okay? But is the king at 60-something years old a viable WWE Championship contender? Or should that be Morrison getting his rematch? Or should that be, anybody else in there? Yes, Morrison's in the chamber, and I understand that. But, I just don't think it's a good idea to have the King continue to be the guy, to challenge Miz and to be Miz's primary protagonist. Because, Miz is the antagonist. Michael Cole's loving it because he gets to pick on the King. But, again, do we want to appease Michael Cole? Really? Just saying. Then you have two chamber matches. The SmackDown chamber is going to be, it looks like, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge versus Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett versus Kane versus Rey Mysterio versus my boy Drew McIntyre. I don't see a reason to change up the WrestleMania lineup at this point. So it would not surprise me if we see Edge retain somehow in the chamber. This will be Edge's first time retaining gold in the chamber. He's won it. He won the World Heavyweight Championship in the Chamber 2 years ago, I do believe, after he lost the WWE Championship earlier in the night. Pardon my nose. Allergies. Ugh. 'Tis the season, right? All the guys in the SmackDown Chamber are viable contenders, no doubt about that. But can you see any of them facing Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship, except maybe Rey Mysterio, which if they put him in the title, that's one. And then you have on Raw the WWE Championship Contender Chamber. Is that what this is going to be? We'll have to wait and see. John Cena, Randy Orton, Sheamus, John Morrison, R-Truth, and CM Punk. Conventional wisdom dictates that The Miz will retain the championship at the pay-per-view, which will lead into a WWE Championship match between The Miz and one of his biggest rivals in recent memory, John Cena. Which, again, Super Cena will go save the day at WrestleMania, of course. But, again, do we want to see John Cena once again rule all at WrestleMania? Do we want to see something different? It goes back to what I've talked about for weeks and months and even years on this show. The format WWE is going after is just, it's formulatic. It's not any surprises. We saw some surprises at the Rumble, but even they weren't surprises at the Rumble because Aaron told me about him on his website. I knew Diesel was going to be there. I knew Booker was going to be there. You kind of figured that Chavo would be thrown in. You kind of figured Yoshitatsu would be thrown in. Hornswoggle was the biggest damn surprise, okay? Seriously. That's ridiculous. And now you have what can only be led up to as a John Cena versus Miz WrestleMania showdown after Sunday. But again, we'll wait and see. Again, keep subscribing. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your friends' families. Tell your family's friends. Subscribe on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. Tweet me. NoDQ.com for coverage of the pay-per-view. And we'll see you next time.